Yeah, many of our volunteers, they're out here 7 days a week and they just love it. And
been to the Warhawk Air Museum. The museum aims to remember our veterans and U.S. wars and conflicts of the past. The most recent addition is the new Global War on Terror expansion to honor those who served post 9/11. And as you're about to find out, it's a must-see, and it's a great way to teach our kids about our military history, especially in light of what's happening in Iran right now. Let's go on a tour for our 7's hero. Tucked away in Nampa, the Warhawk Air Museum is filled with incredible, rich history.
the museum has really grown at a huge rate these last couple years, probably partly with the explosive growth in Idaho. A lot of people have moved here, and then word has really gotten out about what a special place of community and camaraderie the Warhawk Air Museum is for veterans and their families, and our focus on education.
Carson Spear is a proud veteran and the executive director of the museum. He says this is his dream job, and he loves sharing what the Warhawk has to offer.
So the museum just celebrated its 38th year, and the first hangar is World War I and primarily World War II. And then the Cold War, Vietnam, Korea, a little bit of Gulf War hangar was built next. And then this last year, January through September, we created and now open is the Global War on Terror post 9/11 expansion.
Spears says this expansion is so important for our younger generation.
And we have a very detailed, expansive, educational exhibit on the tragic day of 9/11. So we encourage visitors to start their tour there, because so many of the kids that can't come out here, they were not alive on 9/11. So we start the tour there, and then they come through the museum. We have a new A-10 exhibit from Gowan that you can get up close and personal to, a beautifully restored Humvee gun truck that a local guy restored for the museum, and more exhibits coming. But once you move through that, then you enter where we're at now, which we call the Hall of Heroes, and that's really the heart and soul of the museum. This museum is about people and really honoring the bravery and sacrifice of these incredible men and women that live amongst us here in Idaho. Prepare for an emotional experience. It is a very collaborative process with the veteran where, you know, they donate their items and we want to tell their story. So that's another big mission of the museum, is the Veterans History Project.
The Veterans History Project is a collection of online videos from men and women who want to share their military experiences. So far, hundreds have told their stories.
I'll be interviewing Claire Kilton for our Veterans History Project.
Free of charge for the veteran. They can sign up, come to our soundproof studio, and tell their story for future generations in partnership with the Library of Congress. So we started mounting those iPads on the cabinets so you could hear through the veterans' own words about their service and sacrifice.
For Spear, this expansion means the world. He sees himself in this new exhibit. He was so proud to serve in Iraq in the global war on terror, and he knows this museum is keeping that history alive.
I just hope if you haven't visited the museum that you would come out and see it. You know, a lot of people I talk to, they've either been here many times for many years and they know it and love it, or they've never made the choice to come out. So come out and see it. You can spend a day, become a member, become a volunteer, support financially, or donate your military items, and we'd be honored to tell your story.
The Warhawk Air Museum is dedicated to all of our Idaho veterans.
This museum is about people and really honoring the bravery and sacrifice of these incredible men and women that live amongst us here in Idaho. I would expect and you know, fully plan on this museum being here for our kids and grandkids for many years.
7's Heroes. It is such an incredible place, and you can plan your visit to the Warhawk Air Museum by going to this story on our website right now at ktvb.com.